Like and subscribe right now, or you will find diamonds before iron. Church is over. Time to go. Be a cucumber to some poor food worker. This restaurant is really sick of Karens. Shut. Knock it off. Stop. We are doing the best we can with the staff we have. They are busy getting screamed at or cleaning up body fluids from teen TikTok trends. It is not the government causing this problem. It is customers making it impossible to work in the service industry. Would you wait on you for a 5% tip? You are welcome to go elsewhere if this hurts your feelings. Thanks to those who choose to be kind. When they need to put up a sign, masks required indoors. Also, we politely decline all unsolicited medical and/or political opinions. Be nice to the staff. Karen and her husband blocking parking spots for their family who were right around the corner. Older model car parked on local street. Older model car parked on local street. Can someone do something about this? I've tried the police and office. To no avail. We pay a lot of money to live in this neighborhood. It's outrageous that we should have to look at cars with such a low Kelly Blue Book value. Hey Karen, I've got some sweet message to you. If I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then would you realize what a cucumber you are. Woman sues 12-year-old cyclist because her car got scratched when she hit him. Karen, did you know chicken medication can prevent Cupid? 1 month later. My local coffee shop has had it with Karens. We think our staff is pretty amazing. Please don't kill their spirits with the use of negative or unkind words. If you feel you can do their job better, we are accepting applications. Went to get an MRI. Saw this anti-Karen gem. It is nice to be important, but it is more important to be nice. Not sure what I'm looking at here. When you find out the manager died. The ultimate Karen. The children at my son's elementary school have started referring to me as the Karen and mocking my chic hairstyle. Is there anything I can do in the way of legal action to prevent this? I'm deeply offended. Welp. Posting a question about suing 8-year-olds is probably the wrong way to beat the stereotype. No Karen. Yelling at grocery store employees is not God's plan. I wanted to move out of California, but that's not where God wants me to be. I was born for such a time as this. He created me, called me and prepared me to be the light in the darkness. Yes to God all the way. #lions. Karen mask. Just in time for Halloween. Some Halloween decorations this year. I did my own research. Tea is an evil substance. Tea is much more dangerous than beer. Please avoid drinking tea. I discovered this last night. I had drunk 14 beers up until 3 AM at the pub, while my wife was just drinking tea at home. You should have seen how angry and lent she was when I got home. I was peaceful, silent and headed to bed as she shouted at me, all night long and even into the next morning. Please ladies, if you can't handle your tea, just don't drink it. Yo MLM Karen. Work doesn't start till 9 AM. The poor are so angry at the rich people. But when it comes to waking up at 4 AM you'll find them in bed snoozing. Where's your work ethic yo? Denzel Washington. Ellen, can you move slightly to the left? Ellen Pompeo. Do you know who the duck I am? This is my set. This is my show. If you're gonna be a Karen, be this Karen. Quite possibly the kindest Karen in existence. When a customer guest gets angry and says, I don't mean to be a Karen, you have redeemed yourself, my son. After you defeat all of the Karens, you gotta face Mega Karen in a shredding competition. Karens who did their own research. Belgian canaries have the best hair. It's Karen ducks. In Germany, manager wants to speak to you. Natter salon. Karen. Where do we start the petition for spraying for or treating ants at Cypress Bend Park? They are everywhere, big and small, and the grass is almost fully taken over whether you see an anthill or not. I'm covered with bites, and it's only been 10 minutes. Also, sticker growth everywhere. I'm all for wilding, but this is becoming a bit much. Literally any preventable disease. I've got some anti-vax children I need to make into corpses. Area gets closed off due to both bomb threat and tragic accident, and inconvenience ensued. Very sad world we live in. Hopefully I'll get my Sonic order refunded, since you aren't allowed to go there. This is the intro scene in The Way Down. Has "Can I speak to your CEO?" written all over her. Your kid is drumming? That's the root of evil. Why must kids be influenced by Satan? Wow, thanks for the feedback. I'll try to avoid the things that I like to do in the future. The wise Karen. Karen gets second-hand high then some freeway. Was on a walk with my daughter near Kiwanis Park and caught a whiff of Mary Jane. Caught two young men smoking it near the tall fence structure. They couldn't have been more than 12 over 13. Ran away as soon as I said something. My daughter is very young, and I'm scared she cold caught a second-hand effect from it. Unreal. They were both wearing a shirt and jeans, and had short hair. If any parents know your kids are going out dressed like that, make sure you smell them really good. You're older than me, but you're acting younger. Karen harasses landscapers, grabs at their equipment in viral TikToks. Stage 1 Karen threats. Cops left so she decided to go a little loony. Then she thought she could push her 800 pound machine. Being a server the past 3 years, I can say without a shadow of doubt that the Sunday after church crowd is full of the rudest, most self-entitled, and most ignorant people to ever walk this earth. When the polio vaccine dropped in 1955, people lined up to get it, and we were 2 years away from artificial satellites. Now in 2021 we carry external world brains in our pockets, and there's robots on Mars, and idiots think the Cupid vaccine is full of wizard poison. Karen wants the dinosaur removed. Please help. This McDonald's has this dinosaur and refused to remove it. This is in Tucson, Arizona. Call the manager and demand the removal of this blasphemy. Why would you go out of your way just to say no? Your loved ones aren't invincible. No. The McCloskeys say the image of them waving guns in front of their St. Louis home has caused humiliation, mental anguish, and severe emotional distress. DUI man slapper Karen blames Reddit for bad reputation. Today a reputation firm did a quote on my personal name. Lordy off the charts. I'm a piece of shit. 48 years. Down the tubes. My non-profit grassroots. Or attacked too but spared by good articles and social media. The fix. 12k lol get real. F off really. Reddit can kiss my ass. To any wild Karen / anti-masker you may come across on Reddit, give them the Wearing is Caring award. That will also give them the same trophy for them to look at forever on their profile. Drives them crazy. Upset with my neighbor's Wi-Fi name. Hi all. Now we all use devices to connect to the internet and whatnot, and my grandkids come over and use their phones and iPads too. Well, the other day my grandson went to connect to the Wi-Fi and our neighbor's router name is All Cops Are Buttholes. Now my wife and I are very upset because he started crying and we had to explain to him that indeed all cops are not buttholes etc. and it's just generally a rude thing to broadcast. Is there any way I could possibly block this signal or possibly call the non-emergency police and have them go over and give them a stern warning? I bet they wouldn't like to hear about a network named All Cops Are Buttholes. Any ideas, guys? Clarkson once again speaking truth to idiots. If you really want to know what I think, get vaccinated. It's not a government plot. Governments can't even mend potholes. Jack is sick. He is coughing and sneezing and congested. Has a fever. His counts were pretty low yesterday, and we are guessing he has Erica's cold. Right now we are sitting in the parking lot of Memorial Hospital while they decide what to do with him because the hospital is overloaded and they aren't doing direct admits. So this is what freedom and everyone making their own choices looks like. It looks like a little boy with answers sitting in a parking lot sick on a Saturday morning while everyone else exercises their rights. What is this person even talking about? She destroyed her kid's health with vaccines and wants to blame everyone else? She needs to take responsibility for her own failure to do any research. What classroom and school are you in? I want to talk to your supervisor. Period. What are you talking about? I'm not a teacher. It's common knowledge that you need vaccines to start school. And in case you're unaware, I want to talk to your manager doesn't work on Facebook. It's actually hilarious you think anyone is obliged to give you that kind of information. As if complaining about someone's Facebook posts is a reasonable or valid complaint. It absolutely disgusts me that our children are being forced to wear masks every day at school. I can't even go to a volleyball game without being grasped by the principal to put one on. Life is literally impossible right now and I'm frustrated. Who can I complain to that will listen and make things change? Karens do be like that though. Black teenager makes brief eye contact. White women in the 50s. Lynch mob. Karen jokes snack for us real Karens. Would you like to talk to the manager about that? Karens when they refuse the vaccine and catch Cupid. I feel stupid and contagious. Anti-vaxxers protest in Australia heating up. Unvaxxers waxed and ready to climax. When a bunch of creationist Karens say that dinosaurs are Satan's tool to corrupt people's minds. Allosaurus had never seen such bullshit before. Karen's employer when the video goes viral. Karen. When you hear Karen, what comes to mind? Women named Karen are coming together and would like to speak with your manager about what you have done to the reputation of their name. Tonight at 6 p.m. on NBC2. Karen. So, they are. I guess they travel in vans now. Karen Organization of San Diego. Cupid exists. Karens. Hello. I'm a pathetic man-child. Went to the clinic yesterday. Could clearly hear this girl through the wall. I'm not a anti-vaxxer, but I would like to have kids someday, so I'm not getting the shot. So, you want kids someday so you're willing to risk the lives of other kids now? Karen and her unvaccinated child. To Karen's laugh, while a young man speaks about masks and losing his grandmother to Cupid. Another dumbass protest. School walkout day. Friday, September 10th at 10 a.m. Parents and teachers are encouraged to take part in this peaceful protest against masks and vaccine mandates. Keep the kids home or walk/take them out at 10 a.m. #WalkoutUSA. Moms for Liberty. When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, let me speak to the manager. I'm the manager. The Karen clan versus BLM supporters. Karen. Mel Brooks was Jewish and directly fought Hitler. I'll ignore that. Meanwhile in Scotland, a friend encountered a Karen in the wild. I was ripping down some anti-vax conspiracy shut off some lamps posts. Some women shouts over, duck and leave them. People need to know the truth. Me. It's misinformation and nonsense. Oh and you know more than me Me. Oh sorry didn't know you had a Facebook degree. I don't, it's face TikTok, and it's the truth. When I hear Karen explain how wearing a mask is exactly like Nazi Germany. Karen complained at Burger King about a dog barking. So the staff put this up to remind people of the dog daycare next door and not to yell at them for it. Attention customers, the dog barking you are hearing is not from inside, it is from next door at Dogtopia. She became the very thing she swore to destroy. Karen. General manager. Very poor service and was turned away at the door. Couldn't use dryers at a laundromat. Try to rack your brain on that lady way, very rude, don't stop here, it's green light, keep going. We do not allow people to put wet sandy clothes in our dryers, which I assume you would not do that to your dryer at home either. They must be washed first. Sorry, that was not what you wanted to hear and felt it was rude. Woman who refused to wear a mask at MBS handed 14 new charges. Funchi Uyoki now faces 21 charges in total and her bail has been increased from $8,000 to $12,000. When Karens finally ban video games, but get Candy Crush banned too. I've won. But at what cost? Karen after she spoke to 10,000 managers and unlocked the golden skin. TD Bank really bold for putting Karen on pamphlets. Do you have a complaint? According to Karens, new password, vaccine, weak, new password, horse oil, strong. Mother of all Karens, what if this thing had children? Karen, no, I will not wear a mask. Also Karen, gets the cough cough sniff sniff. The same Karen. How did this happen? Hey guys, I've just done the morning session, and one of your staff members was spraying with a tank on his back something all over the machines around myself and other people. What exactly is it that is being sprayed? I don't particularly enjoy breathing in toxic chemicals whilst I'm exercising. This is completely unacceptable as a paying customer, to not even be asked or told exactly what is I'm being subjected to. We've been wearing our face masks wrong this whole time. Karen, I'll never come here again. The worker, ducking finally. The donuts were decent, but the service left much to be desired. My 2 young boys came in with mask exemptions, and we were told that we would be served outside. Now, I knew how much my kids wanted to try these coveted donuts, so I played along with your silly game. It was when my 10-year-old stood there and asked, "Isn't that discrimination, Mum, that we have to wait outside for our donuts?" And I said, "Yes, darling, it is. And we will not be coming back to this establishment again." I hope you guys really enjoy these donuts. I think it's pretty sad that a 10-year-old boy understands what happened was wrong, and the adults at this store did not do better. Sorry you feel this way about our shop. We understand everyone's situation and our policy is masks in store to protect those who are immune compromised, hence the reason we serve outside. Hopefully that explains it a bit more. The audacity of this Karen. I'm going to butch, so bear with me please. I live at an apartment off Oak Church and there is one apartment that feels it is alright to hang and dry their clothes hanging outside windows in the front of the building. I have told the building and they told them, yet they persist. I feel that Kensington is a ghetto. Did you wake up and decide I want all of Kensington to roast me today? Turns on notifications for comments on this post. I think air drying clothes is something people have done since clothing existed. Sounds like you have an issue with how someone else chooses to use their space. Maybe you feel drying clothes means something beyond just drying clothes. Like it says something about them maybe something. Steve from Blue's Clues gave millennials all the feels in viral clip. Why oh why is this talking to them like children? It's a bit insulting, isn't it? My 24-year-old and I watched it last night, highly offended at the toddler way he spoke to everyone. Everyone grew up. Talk to them like grown-ups. Yep, I'm a Karen for seeing the emotional manipulations. I'm a Karen for thinking he has an ulterior motive. We will see in a few months what he gets. New show. Little change in his pocket. There is a reason they are showing him again, and it's for more than the "let's talk about how much I hurt you when I left 25 years ago and you never heard from me until today." Lots of dads do that. It should be a red flag for every woman. Juggler wanted. No pay. We need a juggler for a kid's birthday party. Should be able to juggle 5 balls consistently while riding on unicycle down the mountain bike trail. Pay and experience. PS. Due to previous bad experience, we now require current medical insurance. Do not contact me with unsolicited services or offers. Saw a Karen rabbit today. getting offended over a piece of paper and demanding to see a manager, then ranting about it on Facebook and on the city page. Does this qualify as Karen behavior? Been to Riddler's lately? This is how you are greeted at the checkout. This sign is so rude, and being 5 feet tall, it's right in my face. I told the manager I felt like I was being yelled at while waiting to pay. He asked if I'd like to talk to the owner. I said yes. I explained to the owner the same thing. He tried to explain that their system is finicky. Then fix your system, don't yell at your customers. He then proceeded to tell me that he was told to put that exact sign there. He's the owner. Who gets to tell him what sign he missed put there? Shaking my head, I told him that I will not shop there as long as that rude sign was in my face. Just saying. Riddler's Family Markets. Please do not tap, insert, or swipe your card until your cashier says to. Anti-mask are found in the wild. Masks don't work against VR users. If you want to wear one, go ahead, don't tell me what to do. Had an argument in a Discord voice chat. They left and said this: you all are ducking dumb. When it comes to ivermectin, on many occasions people have been taking it to recover from Cupid, not just Joe Rogan. And it works. Quit watching CNN. Left the group. Look, I've been around the world. Okay, whatever it is, I'll understand. Common sense. There's nothing about this I understand. The manager. Karens. A woman I know posted this while at a concert on vacation. Cute. I've had to be a major Karen twice already, and the show hasn't even started yet, lol. Another Karen saying risking the safety of them and the people around them is a right. It's not the government's job to protect my health. It's the government's job to protect my rights. It's my job to protect my health. When you trade liberty for safety, you end up losing both.